over 5 million, over 500,000 people have been impacted in India alone. Let's get in Rahul Dayama, who joins in with more details from Bangalore. Rahul, we understand that Facebook has issued an official statement on the India impact, and Mark Zuckerberg as well tried allaying concerns again.
You know, until now we were under the presumption that it was US, about 50 million users in US who were impacted. But right now, for the first time, Facebook has shared a detailed breakup. So you're right, India, about 5,62,000 users have been impacted. You know, even countries like Philippines, Brazil, among others, have also been impacted. Facebook has also indicated that all of this began through this Kogan application that Cambridge Analytica really used to mine data. About 335 people downloaded that application and used it. But owing to their friends also being impacted, the total impact is more than 5,65,000. Also, you're right, Mark Zuckerberg, for the first time, has taken tough questions from media persons on a con call. He has indicated that he has owned up the mistake and said we are responsible for what has happened. And the big focus will really be to ensure that elections in markets like India are held with integrity. They have about 15,000 people who are currently employed for security and content checks, and that number will become 20,000. Also, they're using AI increasingly. So while he's tried to really allay fears of data security, he said, I'm still in charge, and he will be testifying before the US Congress in the weeks to come as well.
Okay, clearly getting messier by the day. That's the latest with the overall Facebook issue with the Cambridge Analytica row. But Zuckerberg, meanwhile, while responding to the media queries on the entire data scandal, he acknowledged that though they didn't do enough to protect the users' data, it has been a huge mistake, but they are ready to fix it. In the upcoming elections in India and Brazil and Pakistan, they will beef up their security quite significantly.
But it's clear now that we didn't do enough. We didn't focus enough on preventing abuse and thinking through how people could use these tools to do harm as well. And that goes for fake news, foreign interference in elections, hate speech, in addition to developers and data privacy. We didn't take a broad enough view of what our responsibility is. And that was a huge mistake. It was my mistake. We now have about 15,000 people working on security and content review, and we'll have more than 20,000 by the end of this year. And this is going to be a big year for elections ahead, with the US midterms and presidential elections in India, Brazil, Mexico, Pakistan, Hungary, and others. So this is going to be a major focus.